You've probably been there, staring down endless rows of raw data, painstakingly typing out individual names, calculating bonuses by hand, and double-checking every cell because one typo throws off the entire report. It is a slow, brittle way to manage information. Today, we are going to replace that manual grind. In the next few minutes, we will build a fully automated, responsive dashboard from scratch. We are going to do it by mastering just 5 core functions that do the heavy lifting for you. This 45-day roadmap outlines the entire journey, from beginner to advanced data analytics. You can use almost any version of Excel to follow along, but for today's specific build, you need Microsoft 365 to use our first critical function, XLOOKUP. Transitioning your workflow from manual data entry to these core functions is the point where you stop typing out records and start building an automated analytics system. Step 1 is getting our system to retrieve information on its own. Our first objective is to pull an employee's name automatically from a master data set, using nothing but their employee ID number. This syntax box outlines VLOOKUP. It searches vertically down the first column for the ID, then scans right to return the name. There is a major trap. You must manually add false at the end to force an exact match, or Excel returns incorrect data. These advantages highlight why XLOOKUP replaces the older method. It eliminates directional limits, defaults to an exact match, and simplifies syntax. Looking here, it also features a built-in if not found argument, cleanly returning a custom message like not found instead of a dashboard-breaking error. Selecting XLOOKUP over legacy formulas completely eliminates directional lookup errors and structurally future-proofs your entire dashboard from the ground up. With our data automatically fetched, we need to create rules-based logic. Our next objective is to generate a column that automatically flags whether an employee is eligible for a bonus based on their sales performance. This explanation breaks down the if function. You give it a logical test, like are sales greater than 50, then specify values to return if true or false. By writing this logic once and copying it down, Excel instantly evaluates the entire dataset without manual calculations. The if function is the tool that allows your spreadsheet to start evaluating data on its own, rather than simply storing it. We have our logic in place. Now we need to handle conditional math. Our goal here is to calculate the total financial value generated specifically by the sales department. This compares SUMIF with SUMIFS. We'll master SUMIFS for its multi-condition flexibility. Notice the sum range must be selected first. This structure allows immediate flexibility. To see sales above 5,000, just append a second condition to the formula, and the total instantly updates. Relying on SUMIFS from the start prevents you from having to rewrite your entire dashboard architecture the moment your reporting requirements become more complex. Sometimes you don't need to add dollars, you just need to know how often something happened. Our objective now is counting the total volume of high-value transactions occurring in a specific region. This COUNTIFS syntax reveals it uses the exact same criteria logic as SUMIFS, but stripped of the math range requirement. There is a beginner trap. When using logical symbols, you must wrap the expression in quotation marks, or the formula will fail. Running SUMIFS and COUNTIFS in parallel gives you the ultimate summary view. You immediately see both the total financial impact and the operational volume of any metric in your business. When you connect these functions, you create a cascade. Alter a single employee ID at the top and watch XLOOKUP pull the new profile. IVE evaluate the new bonus, and your SUMIFS and COUNTIFS instantly adjust the final totals, all without a single manual keystroke. You have moved from manually inputting data to orchestrating it. You can now fetch records flawlessly, build rigid decision trees, and calculate conditional totals and volumes. To lock this in, download the practice file. Your challenge is to deliberately break these formulas, read the syntax errors, and fix them. That is how you build the muscle memory required for real-world application. Excel is a programmable environment. These 5 functions are the core logic you now use to control it.